Hi guys, hello me to everybody. It's MicheleMarieDalene. It's the 27th of the month of July. Yes, today the Republicans are going to be unveiling their proposal for the stimulus. That's pretty cool because a lot of people have been rightfully asking what are they up to. Trust me, guys, I can't tell you. I don't know exactly. But I wanted to, before we get into that, I wanted to first of all say thank you for everybody who's been praying for Walter Keyburns and his wife Amy. I want you to know so much. I am so thankful that you have been praying for his wife and him helping him keep safe too. He's an older guy. His wife's an older guy. They've been married for a long time, and she had suffered congestive heart failure about last Thursday. And as I said, they put in 3 stents in her to help with congestive heart failure. There was some complications with the treatment, and she was supposed to come home like originally on a Saturday, and that didn't happen. And then the doctor said maybe Monday there was some complications. Monday it didn't happen either. And then what happened is she was supposed to go home Monday, but because she ended up getting her situation took a turn for the worse, it ended up actually resulting in her going to the ICU. Here's the scary thing, as Walter said from this morning. He was able to talk to his wife on the weekend in the hospital with COVID-19. It was in lockdown. So he couldn't easily really spend time with his wife. However, the medical doctor had agreed to originally allocate some time for him to see his wife, originally for 30 minutes. And then he was allowed to stay for an hour and a half. Okay. This nursing staff had said that his wife is doing a lot better and responding well to the treatment and getting her recovery up. So she's doing better. And I know you're probably saying this, but Michelle, you don't know the people individually. Why are you asking us for prayer for people we do not know? Because it's the human thing to do. It's the compassion that's the part here is to help people. And times go wrong and world gets rough, and when there's no love around you, it sucks. Okay. Now he's about 65, 70 years old, and he loves his wife a lot. Okay. I have seen men and women, regardless of their sex or gender, it doesn't matter. Okay. When they lose a loved one, they start to decline. Okay. And he's a smart cookie, and he loves his wife very much. And I felt really, really sad to see him have to suffer with such emotional grief in his life during a pandemic. And so I asked you to pray for Walter Keyburns and his wife. I constantly call him Keyburn. I'm sorry, it's Keyburn. Weyburn. Keyburn. Okay, and his wife Amy. Because it's a compassion thing to do. Now, I know some people don't believe in prayer. I do believe in prayer, and I do believe it works. Okay, so what if it's potentially like, according to some say, it's like playing dice with the universe? It's not. I don't see it as that. Okay, just to say is, I want to thank you for those of you who have prayed for his wife and her swift recovery from her condition of her congestive heart failure treatment. Also, I wanted to now get to the stimulus program, and that's this. Now, according to Walter Keyburns, he said that they're supposed to unveil it today at 3:30 in the Senate. According to L.A. Late, he said Eastern Time would be 4:30 Eastern Time. Well, given the way that they do things in Congress, who's right? I would say that you should start tuning in to C-SPAN or C-SPAN 2 by about 3:30. and just sit and wait. Well, they'd go through the preambles and their normal how do you do Senate stuff. Okay, this is the way they are. So we'll find out real soon what they're proposing. Now, unfortunately, the situation with COVID-19 is they're coming up with a lot of baloney, saying things if everybody wore masks, the virus would have been done in a month's time. I'm sorry to say, but that's not correct. I don't think it would be that easy to say if everybody wore a mask or social distance for a month that the virus would not exist. No, because the virus can go into latency. Some people may remain carriers for the virus and don't carry it in them for a long time, and then they'll end up spreading it out to everybody else. Just the nature of the virus. It's just the way they work. That's like saying if everybody has the flu, stayed home, and then you think when the flu cases drop to 0, that the person who really had a bad case of flu can't reinfect again less than a month later. We already saw this happen. When originally all the states were doing social distancing and then we're in lockdown, the virus was starting to go flat on the curve. And then after the phased openings, especially in the southern states first, the virus cases exploded. But there's another cause for those explosions. And I'm going to be honest, I'm kind of guilty of this. All right, mask wearers versus non-mask wearers. Guys, I don't believe in mandatory masks. I really don't. I understand that it's not just to protect you, it's to protect everyone else. I get it. I do. But I think that the problem is with mask wearing is it's still not quite sure if it necessarily really helps or not. I mean, more and more is saying it helps. So I will err on the side of agreeing with them. It does help. Hell, you should wear a mask if you have a cold too, by the way. Or if you have bronchitis, or if you have pneumonia, or if you have, maybe you should wear a face shield. Maybe you should wear, a respirator oxygen pack on your back with carbon dioxide recycling and reclamation. I don't know. You can go really far with this if that's your thing. I'm sure that somebody will come up with a design for that setup. Just watch. I'm sure somebody will. Okay. Now, I think the hacksmith probably has. I think he did come up with a. I think it was a hacksmith that came up with a mask that could be stays on your face and where it's remote control. So when you go up, okay, here's what I'm saying. Hold on, please. Oh, I'm trying to tell you something. Okay. Anyway, so that's an idea, especially if you're going to eat at restaurants. After all, I don't want to make this into a joke. It's not really a joke. It's serious. But I'm just saying is that there is somebody coming up with an idea to make it possible for a mask to be instantly applied and removed as needed. Now, stimulus payments. Are they going? How much is it going to be? We don't know yet. Who's going to get it? Well, we know Steve Mnuchin said that the same people who probably got the check the first time in the first CARES Act. How much? Again, we don't have a clear indication. All we know is what Steve Mnuchin said, $1,200. But he's just one person, okay? I know Donald Trump wanted to give more than $1,200, but it's compromises. They have to make compromises to decide on who's going to get how much and when and where and how. They only got about less than 27th, guys. Okay, you got about 2 weeks tops. That's it. That's all you have to work with right now. So everybody's trying to rush to get this thing in when they could have been talking about this during their holiday during the July 4th recess. Why didn't they? I don't know. Nancy Pelosi said, I am not going to take a holiday if I have to. I am not going to take a holiday until it passes or something's done. Chuck Schumer agrees with her. But Mitch McConnell is like, I'm going to take my goddamn break if you like it or not. Yeah, you watch your polls go. Look, guys, this guy's an asshole. Alright? You already know that. He's a fucking asswipe. And you know, if he doesn't care enough about his people to say, wait a minute, we gotta get this done. We're gonna, even though I'm on July 4th weekend, I will go ahead and bring my laptop with me to the beach or to my favorite, holiday location, and I will start working on this proposal. He didn't do that at all. None. Not a single step. Okay. So we'll see today. It's between 3:30 and 4:30 if there's any proposal. Are we going to be in here live? Yes, we are. We are going to be in the studio live, but that's another question I got to talk to you about. YouTube, what the fuck are you doing to my chat replays? Where the fuck are they? I turn the music off. I don't play music. Where the fuck are my chat replays? Where's my closed captions? Come on, YouTube. I need them for me. I don't need them just for my audience. I need them for me. I depend on them. Especially when I'm playing World of Warcraft. Hello? You listening to me? I need those chat replays, so especially when I'm focusing on my game, then I can come back to the questions after I sit down, after I up my character in my game. Why can't I have my chat replays, asshole? What's going on here? I have a hunch. I'm gonna see what it is. YouTube is overwhelmed. It's overwhelmed because of the people that have been home doing the live streams and uploading videos, all the stimulus updates, all the news reports coming in, that their computer system is like, help me. I can't keep up anymore. I'm stuck. Help me. I can't help you. Go talk to your owner. This is a multi-billion-dollar corporation. Tell them to get you better hardware to help you out. Really, YouTube, you got to do something. You need more server capacity, and you know it. The information, the closed captions, is not coming out even close to real time. I need the chat replays. I need the closed captions. I need both. Not only for me, I have hearing loss. I need those I need those numbers. Please, for the love of Pete, YouTube, can you do something? Because I'm not on my PP yet, I don't have a case manager with YouTube. If I had a case manager, I could have got on the phone and said, yo, Sammy, where the hell is my closed captions? Where's my chat replays? I have them both enabled. Where are they? But I don't have that option. So I don't know what to say, guys. Really, I just find it really, distressing for me that I have to go through this bullshit. Or when I don't get my notifications set up for some reason. YouTube is overwhelmed. And it sucks. Okay, so now the good news is, at least on the main live stream, we do have the chat being shown on the screen. But the Cam Twist software, with the two cameras running simultaneously, is saying is, I can't keep up with everything in real time. Cam Twist, I get it. I do. I know. Cam Twist doesn't use the video card's memory to, unlike OBS. OBS does. Cam Twist does a different system using the processor. I got a 4-core processor running at 2.6 gigahertz, I think it is. It's 4-core Xenon processor, 16 gigabytes of RAM. For everyday work, that works fine. But for some reason, maybe because it's hot, maybe because of that reason, the processor's throttling a little bit to prevent turning itself into a molten slag. Can you believe it? It's 32 degrees out there right now. It's going to be a high of 35. And so I'm going to find a way to now share the live screen chats with you and World of Warcraft. How? If I shrink the World of Warcraft screen down, how are you going to be able to see what I'm doing? Just to get the chat on one side? I don't know what YouTube is doing. I don't know why they don't have more servers on the floor. They know they need it. Can't you do something to deprioritize the less important things? Like you did originally by taking away all the mobile live streaming for people who had less than 1,000 subs? Was that the real reason they did that? Yeah, actually it was. But that didn't help because in the long run, those same people found other ways to stream to YouTube, which made it worse. But I digress. That's YouTube for you. That's your fucking problem. You have to figure it out. Now, I do want to talk to you about something now that is really, really frustrating. Are you ready? I don't know what I'm going to spend the $1,200 on if we get it. I do have some things that are like definite we need to get done list. And one of them is definitely a new mattress and clothes. I kept saying over the summer, oh, I really should have bought that laptop and I could have sat outside and did my videos on the porch. I've been looking at laptops, MacBooks, and I've seen a couple, including the beautiful one I really so much want so bad, the 2010. After all, it's the last of the plastic polycarbonate laptops, and it's, to me, it's a North American snuggling. It's really what I like. I want the white one. I hear a lot of good things about the 2015 15-inch. 2015 15-inch. Oh, okay. Dual video card setup. Yeah, I did see that. It's more expensive. It's like $1,600. Or it's like $600. With an i7 processor. And I am really interested in it because, but I'm kind of torn. Do I want the 2010 that I always wanted, or do I want the 2011, or is it 2013? I think it's a 2015. 2015 15-inch i7 dual video card support MacBook. The hardest thing for me is my eyesight is doing okay thanks to the eye drops. It is improving. My eyes are doing better. I'm getting more vision back. I'm getting a lot more vision back. It's taking a while. Guys. Oh yeah, I'm gonna buy about another $6 eye drops too. We still got one box left. I haven't opened yet. But what I'm trying to say is, and then I was thinking to myself, well, you know, my desktop could use a better processor too. I can get a 6-core 3.66, is it 3.66? 3.44. 3.44 6-core Xenon processor sled for the Mac Pro 4.1 model, which I have, with 16 gigabytes of ECC memory for about, just say about $250, just because that's about right, okay? And then, I mentioned the video card. For the love of Pete, what am I supposed to spend? I mean, if we do get the $1,200, I have other things I need in my life too. I need more clothes. I need a new mattress. I'm gonna need more eye drops. I need to get a new turntable cartridge for my turntable and a new head shell. I've been deferring a lot of things because of I'm trying to save money and trying to improve my economy. And one of the reasons is my goal is I want to get my credit report up to about 800. I really do, because I really want to get a house. Okay, and I need to put money down for a down payment. And it's coming up to the point right now where people do not want to sell to subprime. So if you have a subprime credit score, you're going to be in shit's creek without the paddle falling downward, and you're going to be drowning. Even though the interest rates right now are good, come on, 2.44% or less per mortgage for a 30-year fixed. You're going to give up that up? You're going to give that up? Fuck you, no, I'm not. If I can get a mortgage for that price for $40,000, $50,000 house in Arkansas, I know Arkansas's hot. I lived in Little Rock. I know. Yeah, it's hot. And there's Rusty's tail there. Come here. It's hot, honey. Okay. Oops. Big feet. Big feet. Big cat. Big hot cat. Oh my God. Okay. What I'm trying to say is, guys, is that I'm trying to make my channel better and make it grow bigger. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. I love what I do. I love my shows. I love them. Anyway, these plugs has been staying up pretty good to my normal everyday boost. This is fantastic. But what I'm trying to point out is, at least I'm lucky. I have Social Security disability. I have a fixed income coming in. So compared to those who lost their jobs completely and are waiting for the EIDL, the federal unemployment boost, at least I never lost my money. I still have mine. Okay? But for the love of Pete, everybody, this is ridiculous. This is hurting everybody. And right now, there is plans to have, on the stimulus, by the way, for those who need it, eviction prevention moratorium and foreclosure prevention moratorium. Okay. So in other words, there are programs to protect people from becoming homeless during the pandemic, which is great. But of course, it's still going to go to the House. Please understand, for those of you who don't understand how bills are passed, apparently some people don't get it. So I will make it simple for you. You can propose all the bills you want. But the sad truth is if you don't get the bill passed by the House, the Senate, and then signed by the President, it doesn't become law. It doesn't become past legislation. And so some people, and especially the clickbaiters, are saying, oh, the bill's been confirmed, this bill's been passed. Hasn't been passed yet, guys. It's got to be voted on. Okay? So please stop saying it's passed. Or the checks are coming in August. It hasn't passed yet. So if you're one of those clickbaity people trying to basically get views by saying scandalous or incredibly untrue headlines, you're fake news, okay? You're not doing the right things for the public. You're telling bullshit. Tell the truth, and I am. It's going to be in start discussing it today. Today. It didn't already happen. Please stop saying to people, it's already happened, you're going to be getting your checks in August. There's no checks in August yet. It hasn't been signed into law. People come to us, YouTubers and the media, all media, to get the truth. We are morally obligated to give them the damn truth. We're obligated to tell them the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but that. Not to give you a bullshit story and say that, oh, it's guaranteed you're going to get your check in August. There's no guarantee, it hasn't even passed yet. Please stop saying that, because it's not true. It hasn't passed yet. I see it all the time on YouTube. All this clickbait. It's wrong. And I read through the articles, and I add so many of them to my playlist, and I go, why the fuck did they put that there? That guy's lying through his fucking teeth. He's not even telling the truth. And I'm mistakenly putting that bullshit in my 2020 playlist and going, what the fuck for? He's not telling the truth. I'm going to do a better job vetting the sources. I want to make sure you get the real deal and not the bullshit stories. I will do everything I can to tell you the truth. But like I said, back to the other topic. Okay? Guys, I don't know when I do not know when it's going to pass. I don't know how it's going to be modified by the time the House, the Senate, and the President sign it into law. I don't know what it's going to be like. But for the love of Pete, I sure hope it's going to be better than what I've been hearing, which is basically a bunch of bullshit. Other states, other countries have been on the top of the ball from day one. Australia, Canada, European Union, they've been on the ball from the beginning. We're supposed to be the best country in the world, and yet our congressman said, I'm going on my July 4th recess, and I don't give a fuck. That's exactly what Mitch McConnell said, paraphrasing him, but that's pretty much what he meant. And now he's so unmotivated, he was supposed to bring up the budget proposal on Friday, and he waited until today. Are we going to get it today? Or is it going to be another, I'm sorry, my dog ate my homework. Your dog ate your homework? That's what he's going to say. Oh, Lord. Help us. Help us, Gaia. Please help us. I don't know about you, but between me and you, I'm going to tell you right now, they better get on the ball fast. The 7th, it's just next Friday. We got this week and then next week. And don't forget, once it passes the Senate, it's got to go back to the House. The House has got to go ahead and look at it, review it, probably, if it's lucky, it gets voted right away. If the Democrats don't change anything, which is unlikely, but if they do, then it's going to go to Donald Trump's office. Hopefully he can sign it into law and say by the end of this week. By the end of this week, if it was not recording any changes. If it needs changes, then it's got to go back to the House. They're going to vote on it, decline it. Then it's going to give their suggestions to the bill, and they're going to send that back to Mitch McConnell, which is going to go ahead, send it to, bitch and gross and complain. And then he's going to send it to the floor for a test vote and then a final vote. And then, if he's lucky, it might get passed the second time. And then it goes back to the House after they passed it, maybe with their changes. Or if there's no changes, it goes back to the House. They vote on it again. And then, if there is changes. If there isn't, it just goes right straight to the president's desk if nothing was changed. It's a complicated boondoggle. It's a mess, okay? It's a mess. Our country is our country's in the shitter, okay? It's that simple. It's not gonna get away. It's not gonna get better. How many more months are we gonna be stuck in this lockdown bullshit? How long is it gonna take before more people are to keep rioting in the streets of Portland, Oregon? Holy crap, it's a mess. In Oregon, it's a mess. It's a mess. And then that's another story. Why is it such a mess? I don't have time to go through that right now, but just say this. Something has to give. Something has to happen. Changes got to occur, or there's going to be no bill, or there's not going to be no legislation. Okay. Anyway, that's that. Okay, come on, Rusty. Other thing, you can see my hair is growing in a lot. People have really didn't know how much it grew in. So let me just point out to you that when a couple months ago, about a month ago, when you came in, I had a big, fat, long streak of valley of hair, if you will, where it was all the breakage, and then it's going back in. Okay, and it's going very quickly, I should add. Thank God for small favors. And I thank the people who helped me with that, because that's a big deal. That's that's a major thing for me, is my hair. I'm a YouTube content creator. I have to look good on camera every day. Even now, okay? But I got a t-shirt I'm wearing right now that's got holes in the front from Mr. Cat's class. Why am I wearing it? Because first of all, it's a light top. It's gonna be cooler than if I was to sit in here with a heavy dress and basically drip sweat all over the place. My blue dress is also worn out from years and years of wear. That has got to be replaced. But that's what the money's for. If we get it, if let's just hope to God that there's some common sense somewhere in the system. Yes, do I want to be out there live streaming again? You bet I do. Do I like to be able to do live streams on the porch? Absolutely. And I have plans to. Okay? Big 10 for there. And, but I need to use the money first for being fiscally responsible. It's my nature, okay? I am a Republican. I'm a moderate Republican. My moderate Democrat counterparts are saying the same thing I am. Don't go crazy with the money. You don't know how much you're going to have. You don't know when you're going to get it, and you can't make any promises. And an old expression applies. Don't count your chickens before they hatched. You don't know how many you're going to have. You don't know what's going to happen. Anything could happen. Hell, you could die with COVID-19 if you're not careful. Remember Charlie with his M16 full of deadly virus right outside that door. It's going to take you down. He's going to kill you flat and knock you flat on your ass if you are not careful. Yeah, you better wear a mask. Because it's important. All right, so guys, thank you for letting me listen to my rant. We will be live at 7 o'clock tonight on this channel. As far as why YouTube isn't getting the chat replays out, I don't know. I don't see any reason why they shouldn't be. It's particularly really detrimental during World of Warcraft because I can't see what's going on with the game. I need my chat replays, guys. It is important. It really is important. And I've got to find a way to get them back up here. I don't know how YouTube indexes them or stores them or anything, but we got to get the chat replays working. YouTube. We really do. All right, guys. That's it for now. I will see you at 7 o'clock Eastern Time tonight. And do me a favor. Keep praying for Amy Wayburn and Walter Wayburn, her husband. Please do keep them in your dreams, in your favors, in your prayers. If you are doing candle magic, or healing spells, please keep her in your prayers as well. Okay, she needs your help. The doctor says she's doing better. That doesn't mean you should give up. Please don't give up. I want you to keep knowing. I want you to keep praying for her. Okay? So I'll see you tonight. Okay? Bye-bye.